Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Another episode here on the Oaks. So we got our morning chores done pretty quick today because we didn't have to bed up the cows. And we also didn't have to muck them out. So we just made feed and yeah, away we go. So we got the TW20 hooked up to the tedder. We're going to head down to that other field and get that tedded up. So we can start. Oh wait, shoot! We were gonna bail that. We need to be tedding this one. This is what we're gonna be tedding. So great start to the episode. We're gonna be tedding this field. This big pasture right next to the farm. Psych, gotcha. So we'll get going on this, and then we'll probably get the 6930 going on the rake, and we will send the rake down to that other field. I do like to have the window open on this tractor just because it is there's no air conditioning in this one, just an older tractor, so having the back window open is kind of nice. Makes it loud for sure, especially with the straight pipe on this tractor, but nothing a pair of earmuffs won't cure. Better than being sitting in your own sweat all the time, even though it is the morning, and actually probably wouldn't be too terrible, but it does get hot quick in these older cabs. So per usual, we're going to be doing the outside headland, and then we'll be turning it over to one of our workers, and we'll probably go grab the 6930 and get that going on the rake. And then yeah, we are expecting our seed delivery here at some point today, so we'll need to be available for that. So we'll probably have a worker go on the rake as well. Alright, so the lorry driver is here now. We need to get the shop opened up. Probably should move this tractor quick. This is where we're going to be putting our seed. I think we're going to end up selling that lift. We don't use it enough to make it make sense to have it, so we are going to be selling that eventually, so that can get out of the way. But yeah, we can just kind of put our seed and stuff, and our fertilizer in front of that, because we don't really utilize it enough. So nice looking Volvo though. Yeah, I think we'll put it right there in front of that lift in the shop. Excited to get the drill out. Do some drilling. Some winter grains. Okay. Always a bit of a tricky task, not gonna lie to you. Trying to get these big bags. We're just gonna go 2, I guess. I was hoping to get all 4, but maybe that was just me being greedy. Again, apologies for the awkward silence. I want to make sure I don't mess up. Lots of focus going on right now. See if we can get these ones any easier. Tricky part is not hitting the roof of the trailer. Yeah, like that. Kinda gotta slide them. That's why it's nice having those big bag lifters, because they kind of are more at the top of your attachment instead of the pallet forks where it's like more at the bottom. Gives you a little bit more room to grab. Maybe we'll have to look into getting one of those. I should have learned, because I do know that. I am quite aware of that. Okay, there we go. Kind of nice that those forks are a little bit flexible. Able to get those out a little bit better. I'd like to get some lime bags delivered as well. Well, not delivered, we're not going to be delivering them. That's more of a local pickup for us. So we'll go grab those ourselves, but I would like to get some lime spread yet this fall. Honestly, it would be kind of nice to get it spread before we can drill, but I'm not sure that we're going to be able to get that in soon enough. But we'll definitely look into it. It's definitely on my mind. I haven't forgot about it. So yeah, we'll get the drill out. We got the rake and the tedder going. We will get the drill out as well, and we'll start working on that and making sure that is dialed in and ready to go for a little bit of winter grains drilling. And I think we're going to do some cover cropping as well, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, so we are heading down to this rented field right now to get some bales loaded. We got the old bale trailer hooked up behind us here in the telehandler, and we got Paul's contracting company out as well, and he's baling, wrapping and baling for us. We've been spending the day actually doing some plowing. That's kind of what we've been doing most of the day up until this point. But we got a call from Paul and said that they're ready to come down and start baling, so we swapped out jobs and got a worker going on that. And we're going to start loading some bales up. Well, we are giving this JCB just about everything she's got, and that's 4 mile an hour. So, yeah, that's been fun. But yeah, we got our 20 bales, which is cool. Got kind of 5 stacks of bales if you look at it. 5 stacks of bales, if that makes any sense to you. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a slow trek home. Probably would have been wise of me to just get a tractor down here and pull it, but I'm stubborn and we're going to do it this way. So we'll get home, but we got the plowing done. Contractor went home. Really all we have to do left today is just get the cows fed. Oh yeah, they're getting low. So yeah, especially in the big barn where we got what our 60 or so cows. I think the first day when I was setting up this farm, I let a few of them die. Unfortunately, that's why we don't have like even numbers, but that's okay. And we're also, if you guys take a look, we are like restricting reproduction. So we have 15 cows that are going to give birth in this barn, and then we have 14 in this one. I might end up switching these 30 over to the big barn and then the 15 over to the smaller one. So they can kind of like be together in a way. You kind of sort them out like that. I think that's kind of the plan for that. We definitely need to get some manure spread on these grass fields that we're cutting. Could probably even run some slurry, but I think we're going to run the slurry on our arable fields before we plant our cover crops. So yeah, we're gonna get some cattle fed, and then we'll catch you in September 4 when we're gonna start drilling. I think we're gonna run the power harrow over the plowed field. I think that's usually how you do it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Would love to actually kind of get a little bit more information about that, because I just plowed it. So I don't know if you guys, I mean, I've seen it on a few videos where they'll go through with a plow, like they have everything in the same field. They'll go through with their plow, and then they'll power harrow it, and then right behind the power harrow they'll run their planter, or their, you know, their drill. So that's kind of what we're gonna do, but it's just we plowed today, and then tomorrow we'll run our power harrow over it, and then we'll drill it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Morning everybody. Got the cows fed. Now we're mucking them out. Seems like we're gonna need to be mucking out about 2 times a month, 2nd and the 4th of every month. We are definitely running out of space in our manure storage, so we are going to be loading up a trailer and going to tip it into the field that we're going to be spreading on, which is actually the field that we just got bales out of, the silage bales. We'll run this down there and tip it once we get it full. I would think it would be able to hold all this manure. If not, maybe we'll just pile whatever is left onto the manure heap. But yeah, that manure heap is loaded, because we did muck out that other barn already off camera. Oh, we missed the trailer a bit. It's a little bit of character on the ground, you know. Hey there, Bessie. What are you doing? Doing a handstand? There's not manure there anymore. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series again. Appreciate anybody that's new to the series for coming and hanging out. You guys are enjoying it. Hit the like button and subscribe for more. And just want to say thank you to the Patreon members. You guys are not Patreon. Why do I say Patreon? YouTube channel members for all your extra support. It's been amazing. Usually I do that at the end of the video, but figured you might as well get a shout out in the middle of the video this time. We are quickly approaching 8,000 subs, which has been cool. And as you see, our JCB is in the field tedding right now. Kind of annoyed that the it's like missing. It's actually missing quite a bit. So it almost makes me want to stop it and correct it and go back over what it's doing, to be honest. But I think that could screw things up a little bit more than it is right now. So it's just gonna mean a little bit of extra work for us, I think. But that's okay. I'm missing. But yeah, these cows, they produce quite a bit of manure in 2 days. I guess technically it's 2 weeks. But, geez. It's, we're gonna be loaded up with muck. Alright, we'll get this last bucket full once we get this one tipped and we'll head down to the field. We're heading up to the field. We do have one thing that we need to get done before we start drilling today. We have to go get some more molasses for our feed mixes. Which also means we might need to sell a load of crop to get a little bit of money. Because we are getting low. We've been spending pretty much every dime that we get from our milk sales every day. Which we get about 25 to 27,000 every day, which is a lot. And I honestly might end up adjusting that a little bit. But honestly, right now, we've been spending every dime of it. I really wanted to get some lime spread, but we just don't have the money for it right now, so... yeah, that might have to be... we might have to do a little bit of, I don't know, crop selling, or we're gonna maybe have to take out a loan. I don't believe we have a loan on the series. We do. We have 100,000. Which is okay. But, yeah. So we need some molasses for our feed mixes, which we just buy out of the IBC tanks. Again, I kind of mentioned before that it would be nice to have like a actual molasses fill station type of thing on the farm. It'd be nice, but right now we're just doing the pallets. And yeah, again, I would really like to lime, but maybe we can do it next month before we plant our cover crop in. On those fields, we just aren't going to be able to lime every field, which is okay. That'll be alright. So, but yeah, we'll get this back to the farm, and then we're going to head up to the Cantley Sugar Beet Factory, where we purchase our molasses from. So we'll catch you up there. Alright, so I did decide that we are going to sell a load of oats for a little bit of extra money, so we can afford those tanks of molasses. We really do need them. We're going to be heading over to East Coast Grain, where we are going to be selling our oats for $526 for 1,000 liters. I think we have about 20-some thousand, 22,000 I think can go in that Bailey trailer. Don't worry, we did wash it out. after hauling the manure. Usually a lorry comes in or a semi-truck, I guess, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. A semi-truck will come in and we'll load him up and he'll haul it off for us, but we do have some extra wiggle room here with crop that we don't have contracted out, so we can kind of self-haul this load. We're going to start using primarily the barley for our grain grist instead of the oat. There we go, full trailer. Just dump this back in there. And we'll get hauling over to East Coast Grain. I'm just driving through town now. To get there, it is a bit of a drive. I haven't really showed you much of the town, so I figured we'd show it off a bit. Very well done. As you see, there is some people out and about. This here is actually the entrance to Cantley Sugar. Beets are a big thing in this area. We just don't do them. Maybe something we'll look into eventually. It'd be kind of nice to make our own molasses, wouldn't it? Especially with how expensive it is to buy. Just one of those IBC tanks is $1,000. So £1,000. Sorry, £1,000. Even though we are in dollars up here. I guess our only other option is euros, right? I don't think there's actually pounds. Correct British currency in Farm Sim. Maybe there is, I don't know. We'll take a little right here. Right, I think. Okay, and then we're going all the way over here. So we'll just be following this road. Probably go this way, actually. I'll haul over to East Coast Green. So we'll meet you up there. Alright, we are coming up to East Coast Grain now. It is just crazy how, like, diverse the terrain is and stuff in this map. Like, I kind of feel like where we are over on our area and where our fields are, it's kind of narrower and, like, there's tree coverage and that kind of stuff where you kind of almost have to go in cab to really kind of see where you're going sometimes. Narrow lanes, but then you get out here to like the southeast side of the map and it just opens up. It's crazy. It's just such a good map. Really, really is. Hats off to you, Briscoe. That opens up right for us. And then all these extra ground textures he did and all that stuff, man, it's just so good. Can't say it enough. You guys are probably like, just shut up already about it. As of today, there is an update on the map, actually. So I think eventually I do want to update it, and that might mean that we go through winter and then next year we do like the start from spring mod and kind of just like start fresh from there, because there are some things that he put in that does require a new save game. Like he added a few new sell points and stuff. And it's traffic. He added traffic to the map, so I would like to check that out. But we'll finish up on this version, and then I think from there we'll switch over, because I have been toying with the idea of like adding new crop textures and stuff, like crop stubble and all that stuff that I really like. And I would like to add a new mode texture, like the mode texture from Fairhead. I like that one a lot. And it would be kind of cool to add field beans as well. If I can figure out how to do that, add a new crop. I know there's videos out there. It's just, I have to watch them and actually spend some time doing it. The unfortunate part that I don't like to do. I've said before, I like to just hop on the computer and play and record, and not have to spend an hour or two of my time that's limited messing with that kind of stuff. But honestly, I think sometimes it's worth it to kind of enhance the immersion of the map in a way. So yeah, this video has gone on quite a bit, actually, I think. So I would have liked to get into drilling in this episode, but again, I think that we've done a lot this episode, so I think we're going to actually end it here, and we'll start drilling in the next episode. So honestly, the next episode will kind of start almost immediately after this one in a way. I might leave off, I might go get the molasses tanks off camera, but yeah, other than that, we're going to be drilling. We're probably going to unhook this trailer and hook the 190 up to the baler so we can start baling hay. We did have to buy in some hay bales and some silage bales as well. So that's where a lot of our money did end up going to. Silage bales are not cheap. Honestly, neither are hay bales. The hay bales alone, I bought 8 hay bales and it was like 11,000. So that wasn't fun, but we needed them for the cows because we've been, maybe we didn't do our plan our time right, and we should have been baling that hay sooner, but I don't know. This is our other field here, so just to give you an idea of where we're at. Heading back west where things get a little bit tighter. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Once again, thank you for the YouTube channel members. Thank you for anybody that's watching. Really appreciate it. If you made it to this point, it's fantastic. Hit the like button, subscribe for more. We'll catch you in the next video.